Hi, Pep. Just one.
Now start interesting. The first part of this side of the questions was a bit boring. Now start the good ones.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Pep. Just interested in how you think Phil Foden is, because he had that spell a couple of months ago where he was in great form. Since then,
Step by step, we'll be back. He's my son. He's our son. So we try to protect him and be his best. Of course, we need his best, to come back where we are.
Is there any reason you think, though, why why his form's dropped off a bit recently?
Because he's a human being, and I have 7, 8, 9 years of career that sometimes you have up and downs. So it's simple as that. I'm not going to be the one who's going to doubt about the quality for Phil and how important he is.
Hi, Pep. There was quite an angry response from some of your players at some of the refereeing decisions on Sunday, not from you in the news conference, but from some of your players. When players feel like that, is that hard for them to put out of their mind when they've got a game to come so quickly? Is it easy for them to put what they feel is an injustice behind them quickly and move on, or not?
Let me be clear. The situation that we are in the Premier Leagues, especially in that position, that of course looks like really, really bad, but I know our standards. So last game against the Spurs, just 3 players have all the process, we're talking about, and every single day for just 3 players there. The other ones need, I think, honestly, a little bit more time. But we are in the Champions League in the top 8, so it's an incredible success. We are in the final of Carabao Cup. I know the standard at top it should be. I read the quotes that we have not dropped the second half, but we dropped so far in the Premier League. We'll be 12 points in front of Arsenal. So, in many things, I think we are doing really, really well, considering, the fact that that we are. So let me be clear: the situation that we are in the Premier League absolutely belong to us. So for a little bit more, but believe me, a little bit more, we'll be there. We're closer. But in the other side, last season was arguably the most difficult season we had in the 10 years, in games, in results, and everything, right? Was the worst. How many times talk about the referees? How many? No, honestly. Last season, 0. Do you know my comments? James knows it. After Old Trafford game, what happened, Ricardo, with my comments? You remember? It was, we don't deserve anything. So they were much, much worse. And I could say, spend 1,000 million times about Dalot Doku that could not play enough. Did you say anything? Last season? No. But what I said to Ben before. So we can be agree, Spurs, I love it. Many, many things we have done it. It's close like the process that we have done. When talking about the transition happened, I know the reason why the transition happened, and it's not our fault. The opponents make runs and transitions, didn't happen. But after that, there are the images here in front of us. If you see you are not agree, okay, it's fine. If you are not agree with the actions we had in the last 4 happened, that they, of course, they take influence in that, you are not, it's fine. I'm not going to spend time. But this club for the hierarchy is not allowed to talk about that and focus what they are doing. That's why we won. I won with my team 13 or 14 because the excuses were completely out. Last season showed that no one worked about it. It was not really good last season. It was on ourselves. Not even here, no blame one day. As a manager, as a spokesman of the club, to the players, to the club, it's always my shoulders have to do better, have to find a way. Like now, had to find a way for the second half. It does. Do you think the second half we drop is for the referees? No. The players knows it every single day. But it's a fact that what happened this season, we have the history, never ever in the history, in the humanity, never ever, we had the info in front of our eyes, watching more clear than now. The genocide in Palestine, what happened in Ukraine, what happened in Russia, what happened all around the world, in Sudan and everywhere, what happened in front of us. You want to see it? It's our problems as a human beings. It's our problems, not the problem. So at the end, it's images. It's not interpretation, play good, play bad, what happened here, there, should play that player, the other player, and it's fine. So it's because in the past, we never. But never. And during the past, what happened? So what do you have to do? As I said many times, play better. defend better, create more chances, more movements, score more goals. Is what they have done. We won the Premier League with 100 points. You had to make 100 points to win the Premier League. 97 to win the Premier League, or 99, and 90, 90, 90, 90 to win the Premier League. You have to be top. Otherwise, it's so difficult for all the, especially for City. So I know the reality. Come on, guys. I know the comments in the skies and everyone about the decisions and every time. I know that. I know what they say. We see it, everyone there. We know it. But the reason why we are here in the top 8 is because of us. Because we're in the past. In there is because of us. So no, I don't blame that. When we play bad, it's for the referees. You have to protect the system. Of course you have to protect. I understand that. But belong to us. The reason why in the good and bad is for our job. We have to do better and better. That's why we won a lot, because we was focused on what we have to do. But guys, I'm sorry, in front of my eyes is here today. Before it was not. It's in front of my eyes.
So. Hi, Pep. Sorry, this is just a question that's occurred to me now when you're talking there about images. Then you talked about Palestine and Ukraine and Sudan and things like this. You obviously gave the big talk in Barcelona last week, which was received very well by a lot of people around the world. Why do these subjects matter so much to you, to the extent where you're very comfortable?
There is someone.
Talking out.
There is someone here. No, honestly, I appreciate it because in 10 years or last 2 years, it's the first time one journalist asked me about that. It looks like you are not allowed to do it for your work. I don't know. But there is someone who see the images what happening all around the world, about the wars around the world. You don't affect me. He is not question about who's right or wrong. Every politician, right, left, right wing, left wing, can, of course, have to. Everyone, the ideas can do it. That, but there is someone here that no effect will happen every single day. But today we see it. Before we could not see it. Today we see it is not something new. Touch something. It hurts me. For me, it hurts me. It would be the opposite side. It would hurt me. It would harm for another country. It hurts me. It's not about the position. So every argument, I'm sorry, this is my feeling. You can discuss when completely kill thousands of innocent people, it hurts me. It's no more complicated than that. No more. I have a lot of people and friends for, for many, many countries, a lot of friends. But when you have an idea and you to defend, you have to kill thousands of innocent people. I'm sorry, I'm a stand-up. Always I will be there. Always. I cannot imagine anyone cannot feel that. When you see the images every single day, the fathers, the mothers, the kids being happen what they happen, being destroyed their lives, and absolutely the people cannot feel a little bit of be attached. I'm sorry, I cannot feel it.
Last two are Paul and Simon. Thank you.
Hi, Pep. You made a very clear point about the net spend earlier, and it's clearly something.
It was a joke.
Pardon?
It was a joke.
It's just, do it better than I do. It's clearly something that irks you, that angers you as a person. Obviously, you've done the stats and the research on it. Do you think that'll ever be anything that City can shake off? That'll always be attached to the club, that you're seen as a spending club?
Stand again, please.
Sorry.
No.
That tag of being the big spenders,
yeah,
which is obviously incorrect given your research. Yeah. Will City ever be able to get rid of that tag, do you think?
No, never.
No.
Never.
Right.
Always we will live for that. Yeah.
And how much does that hurt you, kind of personally?
No, nothing for 10 years. Every time we won, it was the reason why was that. So there's not going to, but no concern, zero. So sometimes I make a comments to make a funny or this boring press conference after 10 seasons, but the numbers, the reality is the reality, so never. So that's going to change.
Perhaps just following on from what Sam was asking, do you feel like there's a reason why you are speaking up more on issues that mean so much to you?
But not for that situation of genocide of Palestine. Whatever cause I can be better placed in the humanity to. Many years I was up in arms, right? Here, wearing. As the people go to the Mediterranean, run away for their countries for the wars that the people do it that, they have to run away for their own countries, go in the sea, and go then and go aboard to try to rescue. Don't ask if he's right or wrong. So rescue him. It's about the human being. After we can agree, we can criticize one thing and one position, another thing, but everyone is right, when everything is have an idea, you have to express it. But when a people is dying, you have to help him. The human being or the human being be alive or protect the life is the only thing that we have. And now it's not happening, but not just in this part of the world, in every part of the world. And what's happened right now, still right now, with all technologies, all the advances that we have, the humanity is better than ever in terms of possibilities. We can reach the moon, we can do everything. But still right now, we kill each other for what? For what? So, when I see the images, I'm sorry, it hurts. It hurts to me. That's why in every position I can help, speaking up to be a better society. No, I want to change anything, but I try. I will be there all the time. It's for my kids, for my families, for you, for all of you, for your families as well, for the kids, for the family of my players, for all the staff. And everyone do whatever he can, in his job, in his life, the best. And the injustice, from my point of view, the justice, you have to talk. You have to talk. Otherwise, the justice move on. Look what happened in the United States of America with Rene Good and Alex Pretty. So had been killed. One in an infirmary, a nurse, NHS. Imagine NHS, 5-6 people around him, go on the grass, 10 shots. Tell me how you can defend that. Make something wrong, okay, go to the tribunal, go to sue, go to the jail if something wrong. That is what happened, in the modern. There is not a perfect society. I know when everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Societies are not perfect. I have to work to be a better place. A person who go there, go defend a woman there, surrounded is being killed for that. Who can defend that? I don't know. I will be always in front of that.
Thank you, everyone.
Then, thank you. Oh, here.
Just to bring it back to football, thank you for allowing me to ask this question. So Rodri said after the Tottenham game, and I quote, "I know he won too much and the people don't want us to win, but the referee has to be neutral, and for me, honestly, it's not fair." So is Rodri there saying that the referee wasn't fair, he's not neutral? I mean, how do you... What does he mean? I mean, he says there the referee has to be neutral. So he's saying he wasn't fair, right?
Yeah, the situation that you have belonged to us. Being 6 points behind Arsenal belonged to us, absolutely just to us.
I mean, listen, I respect that you've had some referee decisions that have been bad against Manchester City, but doesn't that happen to every team?
People don't say that.
Well, you have said it in the past.
People don't say that.
I'm sorry?
People don't say that.
No, but you have said it.
No, the images are there. I have an opinion, and the other people have another
Just on
opinion.
that particular incident, there is a law whereby because the player Solanke had began to move his foot to take the shot, and then Gay kicks him, it was the right decision. But anyway, I'm going to just broaden it out.
It's the right decision for who?
Well, the decision that was made at the time was correct.
It's correct.
Well, according to the laws, there is if you look at the laws, you can argue that it is. But I just wanted to broaden it out and ask you, do you think there is a conspiracy against Manchester City? Because you do mention this a lot.
Absolutely not.
But you do mention it quite a bit.
No, absolutely not. I know you have to fight against all the circumstances are bad. Of course, there are not the meetings of the referees going together, we're going to punish Man City. Never said that. I'm saying despite of all the circumstances that happened, that today, I think, if the people, the rules say that is being right given, that this guy said this morning or yesterday, that the guy was interesting, said, no, was full. But now watching more time, is all. So, I don't know. I'm not a referee. And as what I've got, never will be. So, never. So, Mark has the ball control, he's being kicked from behind, and Mark will make an own goal. So, Solanke didn't score Mark. But has the ball control from behind and kicking and goal. If the people believe his goal is allowed, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not agree, but nothing changed. What I'm saying.
But Rodri said the referee's not neutral. Is that not a little bit, sort of
in that moment, you can feel that situations. Sometimes when you finish the game and go to the other one. Rodri knows because I spoke how many years with Rodri? 8, 9 years? Yeah. 9 years. Always I said, we have to do better. He knows it. And what do you have to do? In the first half, we have to score more goals. The second half, in the bad moments that we have in the Premier League, we have to control ourselves a little bit better. That's for sure. That is the message what you have to do. But the images are there. Look in that situation, what I said before from them. So you can be agree or disagree. Nothing is going to change, right? So I can be agree for me is fault and for you is not fault. It's fine. So that's why football is what it is. And of course, they want to try to do our best. But I said, like I said before, I'm not suspicious of that. I know the incredible editors that were complaining and because we are sad behind Arsenal. Last season was Liverpool in front, I don't know. Did I say something against Liverpool? When Liverpool for Jurgen won, I said something for that, or we said? Because our chairman, our CEO, the manager has been the last decade the players. We are not allowed. I said, don't talk about that. It's focus on what we have to do. But when the images are here, I'm sorry, it's not once. It's not once. And sometimes the influence of the, because when we are 5-0, 6-0, it doesn't matter, but when it's tight, because we lost against, against Old Trafford against United. Look, United, since Michael Carrick is there, he's flying, right? And what I said is what I said. But tell me playing United, Man City, 80 minutes, 10 against 11 for the action from the lateral. Change or no change? We change, no? And I said in the press conference, playing the same way, not even with 11-10, we win that game. You remember that? Okay. I'm so nice, come on, with the referees, but they don't believe me.
Thank you guys.
Always a pleasure, guys.